Welcome back to the Big Brainer channel. Today I'm going to be telling you how to begin a world in Terraria. First, I will just load the world in. Okay. You start off as many would do, just mining the surrounding forest. This will help you get better tools early on. You clear out the land, make some space for a home, and then begin to establish your base. For the full tutorial on making a good base for your people to live in will be stated at the end of the video. The start only shows you how to begin your base, and if you want the full tutorial, then you must watch till the end. So you start off by just mining 4 blocks high, mining the first 3 down, and then putting doors on either side, making it easily accessible. As you can already see, it is starting to feel like a more base stature. As many would do, you begin to start this house and defeat the mobs around you. At some point, your guide will come in, awaiting his new home. You begin making your house for all the mobs that are going to be coming to live with you, and this is kind of what it will look like. Try and make a pattern so it makes sense what you're building. As I said, the full tutorial of the video will be near the end of the video. So right now I'm not going to be telling you specifications, but this is what it might look like. Okay, so you've done that. You might want to start putting some walls in your house. Although this is a very long-taking task, you should still do it. It's quite important to your entire journey. Mine your gravestones, they're really annoying. Okay, so you should begin to dig your elevator. This is an important part to the game since it just helps getting down to hell much quicker than it really should be. You mine trees, get some platforms and walls, and continue your journey. You've got a nice base. That's great. You put some chairs down. You can replant trees if you really want to. This will help just having more trees when you need them. But they have to be about five blocks from each other to get a good result. Create a habitable home. That was step 3, pretty much done. The full tutorial, as I said before, will be entirely explained at the end of the video, so you no longer have any questions. Go exploring in a cave, destroy some things, and get the best weapons you can find. Weapons in these wooden chests aren't so great, but the recall potions and other potions you might find inside are pretty useful in this early stage of the game, such as recall potions, which bring you back home, away from the danger that awaits. Rope is also really helpful since it'll help you explore. Oh wait, we found a golden chest. This is very important in the early game because it can give you loot that will highly help you. Loot I just obtained, such as the potions, the weapons, and potentially the magical mirror, are very important. The magical mirror will bring you back when you want it to. What I just used was a recall potion. Brings you back to spawn. Okay. Craft some better armor. This will help protect you. Keep exploring this cave that you have found in the early game. And pray to the gods that you will find good loot. Okay, tungsten. Helpful or during the beginning of the game, although is not very useful in the long term. Dead man's chest. Kills you if you try to open it the first time. Unless, of course, you disable the trap, which is difficult nonetheless. So just then I got a magical mirror, a vanity item, and some potions. The magical mirror will help me since I no longer have to use recall potions. Some more was helpful. Always throw away your graves. They're not useful unless you want to make a graveyard, which later on in the game you can farm ghosts with. Is when you break a grave. Gives them a higher chance of spawn. The gold ore and tungsten ore that you mine will later on be used. So it's all worth it. Now I can put on my vanity items from the goodie bag that I obtained earlier. This housing is not suitable. It's missing a table. And later on you will find it's not just the table that it's missing. You need to make your housing much larger. The official things you need to do is 12 by 4 normal space. You can have 4 on the bottom and 12 up. This gives you the maximum opportunity of space, and this is what the mobs and people would like when you are making their home. Make a set of armor. Now with the new pumpkin update for Halloween, it's a pretty good starter to the game. It's basically wood, just better. I still only have primitive copper tools. Later on, I will get some better tools. Getting torches is important since you run out of them very quickly if you're not careful. Okay. Bow and arrow is helpful to the start of the game, especially if you have jester's arrows or flaming arrows, since they are very powerful. Flaming arrows aren't so powerful in the rain, but are much more powerful than the normal arrow nonetheless. So it's worth their use anyway. If you're thinking about being a ranger class, then it's helpful to start with the arrows and defeat some of the bosses with them. In this series, I was going to try and go for a more summoner approach, but for this video, I'm just going to be going what I think is the best way to start the game. You replace all of the platforms with the rope you've gathered throughout the playthrough. Instead of going everywhere and putting the ropes down, you can hold the ropes on a particular point and they will go down. Put some torches. However, this strategy will not work if you're going up, so it's better to just do that. If you get a flaming mace, if you have a mace and have 99 torches, then it'll become a flaming mace. It'll work. So this is the complete house. Although some people might do it with tables under, one table under and close enough within range, I just do it this way. Since I am not wasting too much room. You add platforms on the side of your house to make it easier to go above and on your house. Helps with the building. You go out and try and find some mobs to slay. You use the items you obtain to craft more torches or get better weapons. If you really wanted to, with the 15 sapphire that you have, or 15 emerald, or diamond, or ruby that you've obtained, you may craft a grappling hook. This is a helpful thing in the game since you don't have wings or a mount yet. If you're looking to be a summoner, mage, or anything of this type, you need to go and get some mana stars. This helps a lot. Get that furnace laid down, craft some ores, and this will help you. You're pretty much set. You've got the anvil, you've begun that elevator of yours, and you're pretty much all good with that tungsten pickaxe, golden axe, soon to be upgraded as well. Good luck on your journey. Big Brainer, out.